It's time, baby. Double up champ back with another video. UFC Freedom 250 full card prediction, main card prediction, whatever you want to call it. We're back, baby. So excited to break down this card, man. Fights are spectacular, top to bottom. I'm expecting a lot of finishes here on this card. I think it's going to be one of one, like such a spectacle. I think everyone's going to have a good night watching this card. I can't wait to watch Pereira and Gon fight. Ilya sliming out Justin Gaethje terribly, probably. Um, Diego and Garcia, that one's a banger. A lot of good fights here. Can't wait to talk about them. So without further ado, let's get into our first fight of the night, baby. Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia, man. This is one of the few fights on the cards with close odds. I feel like really good betting lines, but I'm gonna have to take Diego Lopez in this one. I know the dog money looks good on Garcia. Like if you watch his highlights, man, he's out there throwing hands. Like they couldn't have picked a better fight or better matchup for the first fight of the White House card. I mean, I'm telling you, a lot of people think this is going to play out with like strictly hands, but I'm here to tell you, I think Diego Lopez, I think he gets it done on the ground. Like he's sticky, man. Y'all seen him with Gene Silva the first round of that fight. Like probably the first minute he had Gene on the ground, and he was not going anywhere. Like Diego Lopez on the ground. Like you're seeing the clip now. If Diego Lopez gets Steve in some of these positions, like he's on top for 4 minutes. Like that was 20 seconds. Or no, that wasn't 20 seconds in the round, but like halfway through that round, Cal Nelson getting trips and stuff. Like I just don't like that for Garcia. I think in the hands department, they're pretty equal. I think they're going to be trading and cracking. Like Diego's down for a fight. He's got a chin. Garcia can take a punch too. We've seen him wobbled and drop before though, and that's never a good look. So I've been hearing like the comparison, like chin for chin. You want to take Diego, which honestly in this matchup, I don't. I think so, yeah, because you're gonna want Diego to take a punch, but I think Diego might sub him up or like TKO him on the ground, like do some vicious stuff to Garcia. I just think there's levels here. I think the like the title fight experience for Diego Lopez is just gonna do him favors in this matchup at the White House. Like there's gonna be a lot of nerves on the first fight of the night, so I'm expecting Diego Lopez. I'm gonna say second round submission. I think he's gonna actually I'll say first round submission. I bet he chokes out Garcia. I don't. Let's get it, baby. Diego by submission. All right, baby. Next fight on the card: Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. This was pretty funny because if you see like the face-offs and like all that stuff, I feel like Kyle Dawkins is mogging Bo Nickel. I think Bo Nickel looks scared in his like he's shaking in his boots. Like he almost looks like he's not going to rise up to the occasion. I am ultimately going to pick Bo Nickel though. I think he will like prevail. He's just looking a little like gun shy and weird, and Kyle Dawkins is kind of carrying himself like he's going to do some damage. But I think that confidence just comes with like him being one of the popular underdogs. I'd say on this card, like there ain't much to pick from. And a lot of people are counting Bo out and calling his resume fraudulent. But at the end of the day, Bo is a very good wrestler and he's done lots of work in college. Like, I know this is MMA, but I don't see him standing and trading with Kyle Dawkins. I think he's done enough jiu-jitsu matches and stuff, like with Gordon Ryan and all them, that he's going to feel comfortable taking Kyle Dawkins down and having his way with him. I don't think Kyle Dawkins will present that much threat with his submissions. I know a lot of people are talking about that, but I just I think Bo he's getting a bad rap and a bad look. I think a lot of people on this Dawkins call will kind of feel stupid when Bo's having his way on the ground and just holding a dominant position over him. One of the more lackluster fights, I'd say, out of like name value out of all the fights, but Give me Bo Nickel by. Give me Bo Nickel by decision. It's going to the cards, man. He gonna play it safe on the ground and probably a lot of control time. I don't think he'll spend too much time on the feet, and if he does, then it could get interesting. But give me Bo, baby. All right, man. Next fight, we got Mauricio Hoofy versus Michael Chandler, man. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. I know a lot of people um are riding high on Michael Chandler, but guys, he's 40 years old and he's like there's a size advantage. I feel like Hoofy's coming into his own. Like you watch his last fight with Viziev, man, he was looking sharp, and I can't trust Michael Chandler at this stage in his career. Like he's always been chasing that McGregor fight. He might get it, win or loss. Like McGregor, if he's back on the scene, then we might just see Chandler versus McGregor. But I'm not sure about all that. I think he's here because he is a patriot. He is an American, and everyone knows what Michael Chandler's about. He's a great guy, like family man wise, but I just think the odds speak for themselves. They have closed a little bit. He's no longer like a minus 800, but it's still like he's still a pretty heavy favorite. So give me Mauricio Rufy. I think Chandler survives 3 rounds, but I think he does get picked apart. He will try to get his wrestling off. I could see him winning a round. I probably wouldn't like Michael Chandler plus 3.5 might not be like the worst, but I don't know. We're gonna see what kind of Michael Chandler we get. He does look a lot shredded. Like he's definitely the only thing that's been on Michael Chandler's mind is this White House card. Like he's probably gonna give it his all, but I think Rufy just the skills he's coming into. I think especially that BSD loss, like he gonna he gonna turn things around for himself. And I think he did that with Viziev, and then he gets a similar matchup with Chandler. I think he's gonna put the hands on him, but I don't know about putting him out. I think Chandler's there for the dog fight. So give me Hoofy by decision. I did say there was gonna be a lot of knockouts, but I don't know. I'm trusting Chandler and his American spirit, baby. So just Hoofy by decision. All right, man. Josh Hokett, Derek Lewis, scrapping it out. Some heavyweights here. Ah, again, I'm not picking a 40-year-old. I can't do it. I mean, I get it, it's heavyweight, but Josh Hokett's got to be the pick here. I feel like if you watch any of Josh Hokett's fights, he starts off so hot and he puts the pace on people. And Derek Lewis, like, yeah, it only takes one punch from him, but I just don't. I think Josh Hokitt and his team got a game plan going that won't allow Derek Lewis to land that clean kill shot. I think Josh Hokitt will be in his face the whole time. I got this clip here, man, of Josh Hokitt coming out in the first 5 seconds, wrestling his ass off against Denzel Freeman. Like you gotta see the way this guy starts. He's an animal. His goal is to put the pace on these bigger guys. Like he's one of the lightest heavyweights. Like he knows he's got that athletic um, advantage over these people. So I think he knows the exact method and recipe on how to defeat Derek Lewis. We've seen it. Derek Lewis. Also, I kind of just think he is going to be a popular pick because you can always hold on to the hope that Derek Lewis is going to land that one shot kill. Like he has the most knockouts. Like the Black Beast can definitely put you out if he connects cleanly. But I just don't think Josh Hogan's going to give that opportunity to him before Derek Lewis tires out. I can't see this going 15 minutes. I think Derek Lewis will definitely quit at some point and turtle up, and Josh Hokitt will probably TK on the ground. So give me Josh Hokitt by TKO in the first or second round, baby. Let's get it. All right, Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Eamon Zahabi. Eamon Zahabi 38, Sean O'Malley 31. Sean, he hasn't got his knockout in a long time. We haven't seen vintage Sean O'Malley. He's been fighting the upper echelon of the lightweight division. So I just feel like this matchup was tailor made for Sean O'Malley to show what Sean O'Malley can do, man. I feel like Aim as a hobby is there to fight. He's going to be standing there, trading back, trying to box with Sean. Um, I think he will try to impose like a wrestling game plan and try to like close that distance with Sean, but we've seen it with Aljo and a lot of other people. Like it's not as easy as it looks, and you will get hit. And I think ultimately, I think Sean O'Malley's gonna be throwing some wild shit at Eamon Zahabi, like trying to put his lights out. He knows he's there to be hit. I think Eamon Zahabi gets sniped off his feet and probably a TKO finish on the ground. I think O'Malley doesn't put him out cold, but I think he sits him down and gives him the work. Like I think Eamon Zahabi will be out cold at the White House. I think this will be a great fight for Sean and definitely like give a little boost to his career because it kind of looked a little shaky when he was getting grappled up by all these people and thrown around. Like it kind of like sold him that he wasn't like a complete fighter, but I think he's been working on that, and I think he's gonna stuff any takedowns and he'll make it happen tonight at the White House, baby. Give me Sean by TKO. Let's get it. All right, baby. This is what we all came here for. I know this is the people's main event, even though the main event's lit, but like everyone wants to know what's gonna happen here. Is Pereira gonna solidify his GOAT status, or is God gonna be the villain and stop Pereira from any heavyweight aspirations? And I don't know, man. I've been hearing a lot of talk. I've been hearing everyone like their opinions. I probably let that kind of persuade me a little bit, but when I'm thinking about this fight, and when I look at Gon and when I look at Pereira, I think Pereira has the fight won before it even started, man. He just carries like that black magic aura. Like he's gonna come in there, know he's the champ, knows what's at stake. Like I feel like he's a pretty straightforward person. Like he knows the objective and how big this fight is, and he's only ever fought big title fights. Like he is in a while. Like when was the last time he fought and it wasn't the main event? So you can expect fireworks. I think a lot of people's prediction on this fight is pretty accurate. I think Alex is there to be hit, but I don't think Gon poses like crazy knockout power or anything. Like he definitely could like stun Alex Pereira and hurt him, but and I just can't envision him like TKO and Alex Pereira unless it was like a clean bomb on the chin. But I think Alex Pereira's been doing so much boxing, especially with heavyweights, and dude hits like a truck. Like if Gon gets cracked by Pereira and Pereira senses that he's hurt, you will bet everything that Alex Pereira's gonna move in for the kill and put it on Gon. And we've seen Gon crumble and fall apart before, even when he's came out and looked good. Like I know it was against John Jones and Ngannou, but that's what I'm saying. He only loses to like people of like the highest of caliber, and I'm here to tell you that that's Alex Pereira. Like he is going to walk down Cyril at some point and absolutely clean him. So give me Pereira by knockout. Let's get it. All right, man. Main event of the White House, Freedom 250, Ilya Taporia versus Justin Gaethje. I kind of gave it away at the beginning, but I got Ilya by knockout in the first 2 rounds. I just think when you look at this matchup, Gaethje, he's the highlight, but he's also the car crash. He's gonna be there to be hit, and trading and exchanging with Ilya Taporia is just not gonna eat a punch too, and I think maybe the first couple exchanges, Gaethje gets battered, and if he gets hit with something clean by Ilya, I think it'll be a short night. And unfortunately, like as an American, it hurts to watch Gaethje get slimed out at the White House, but I think inevitably Ilya Taporia is just gonna put the hands on him. Like I said, Gaethje's just there to be hit. So give me Ilya by the first 2 rounds, man, and that is gonna be my full card predictions for UFC. Freedom 250. Hope you guys tail the picks. I got my bets out on Reddit. If you guys don't follow the Reddit, I post my bet slips every week. Just $100 on something slight. Just trying to make a little extra money for the week. Nothing too crazy. We keep it responsible around here. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Be back with another video next week. And man, I'm just excited about this card, man. Hope y'all make some money. Hope you tail. We'll see you next time. Peace.